which is the truth. Only because I have all of you. And I really just want to thank every single one of you for being by my side since the beginning. Family, my friends, people that really weren't that close to me. It's been a real struggle. It's been a real struggle dealing with this, and it sucks. It sucks to know that you have this potentially really deadly virus. Well, no, it is really deadly. It can kill you if it goes untreated. But obviously with advancements in pharmaceuticals, us dying really isn't, it's not really realistic anymore unless you don't treat it. What I really am doing, and the point of this video is to thank everybody, to thank all of you. It has been a rough road, like the roughest road I have ever had, and I know I'm only 24 years old and I still got a lot of life to live, and I'm sure I'm going to have more rough patches, but when I was diagnosed a little after turning 23 years old is a pretty life-changing experience. It's not every day, you know, you walk into a clinic and 23 years old and they're like, oh, you're positive for HIV, and it's like, oh, okay, well, that's normal. But it is normal, and it happens, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's people make mistakes, and that's okay because we're human. Some of the mistakes may bring bigger repercussions than others, and it just so happened that one of my mistakes brought me to this. But I'm not ashamed of it because it's all a part of life. It's a learning experience, and you learn from it. I mean, it's not like this is something I can get rid of and go make a mistake again and like get it again. Like, that's not like how it is, but it also helps you grow up a little bit. I was a hot mess. I was heavily addicted to pills. I really got linked with the wrong group of people, and I have been down some really, really bad paths, which is what has led this to happen. But in the last year or so, I have come a long way. I've matured a lot. You know, I finally live on my own. I have my own car. I solely support myself. I don't have any help from anybody. I have emotional support and help from my family if I need them for that. But as far as financial goes, I'm all alone. I'm 24 years old. I work full time. I go to school full time. I have other activities that I do outside of that. I mean, I'm lucky if I get any time to myself. And where I'm kind of going with this is, it's all about breaking the stigma. You know, people think that this disease is awful. It's this horrible thing, and it's still stuck back in 1983. Well, there are a lot of people out there that do know, but even still with them knowing, they're still ignorant to a lot of it. I can live a totally normal life. I am living a totally normal life. Like I said, I'm 24 years old, I live alone, I pay all my bills, I go to school, and I work. Like, how much more of a normal life can that be? I pay bills, I live in poverty, I'm like the same American as you are. I am just as equal. But just because I have something like HIV does not make me any different of a person. I still have lungs, I still have a heart, I can still see with my beautiful blue eyes, and I can talk with my obnoxious ass voice. All negativity comes from ignorance. People are so hateful because they don't know. They have no idea, and they don't take the time to knowledge themselves on it or to educate themselves on it. Well, that's why I'm coming into play. That's where I'm coming into play. This is what I'm trying to do. Is because now that this has happened to me, this is a part of me. It doesn't define who I am, but it's something that's in me. Well, now I feel like it's in my hands, as well as a lot of other people's too, to step up to the plate and to break the stigma and to really educate people on this shit. Because some of the things people say are so hurtful, and that doesn't even just go with HIV. I mean, that goes with an endless, number of disabilities or physical features or something. We're all human. We should not be built to hate and to segregate and to judge. No one is better than the next person. I'm no better than you as well as you're no better than me. You may be making a 6-figure income where I'm lucky I'm making a 5 and a low 5 at that, but that makes you more of a human being than I am. So who are you to judge me? Who are you to pass judgment on my life because of a disability? That does not define who I am. It doesn't define who anybody is. Anyways, I'm going to cut this off. To my friends, to my family, Mom, Corey, Peter, Aunt Pat, Nick, Uncle Bobby, Jocelyn, all of you, everybody. You guys are the reason why I'm still here and why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. Because you supporting me is helping us break the stigma. Because you guys were all uneducated as well. And I just really want to thank you guys. Nick and Katie too, I'm not forgetting you. And Joey, I got you guys. But thank you. I love you. Keep doing what you're doing, because what you're doing is helping me out by doing what I want to do and what I'm going to do. We all have a purpose in this world. One voice can make a difference. I can't stress that enough. And if nobody's going to do it, then God damn it, I'm going to step up into play. And I really hope some of y'all fuckers get in on this. Stop hiding in the shadows. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Have no shame about being HIV positive.